This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. In right-wing circles, among Republicans, it's bizarro world. Right now on Twitter, they are judging presidential candidates by how many push-ups they can do. Seriously. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. had a video of him putting up like 115 pounds, struggling with it on like the fifth rep. A guy who is yoked, presumably, allegedly, very possibly, because of steroid use. And the right loves this. They love their strong men, even when they're not really strong men. Donald Trump is a physical coward, a weakling of a human being, a physical weakling who produced a couple of sons with little sausage arms. I mean, they're just, look, it's nothing against being weak physically. It's fine. But don't put your leader out there as though there's some kind of a model of masculinity, traditional masculinity, when they're not. And last night on Jesse Waters' show, he's explaining how, in his view and conservatives' view and Republicans' views, Joe Biden is being run roughshod over by other world leaders. He's being snubbed, I think is what the Chiron read. He's being just mistreated, disrespected on the world stage. Not like Donald Trump, who was super strong and effective, who rudely brushed by, pushing other leaders out of the way to get to the photo op. Let's watch it together, and we'll talk about it on the other side.
Trump knew that. 2017, when all the leaders were heading to a photo op, Trump pushed the president of Montenegro out of the way so he could be front and center. Sorry, Montenegro, we got the F-35s. Biden doesn't do that. Looks like a freshman on the first day of school. Joe's letting every world leader walk all over him. They're all acting like he's not there. They're reaching over his body. They're shoving him out of the way. Hey, there's Zelensky. Let me shake his hand. They should be shaking Biden's hands. We're the ones paying for the war. Nobody wanted to meet Biden at the beach, and now no one really wants to meet him at the summit.
All of these people are just telling on themselves for being ego-driven, wildly insecure little pukes. He looks like the freshman on the first day of school, says Jesse Waters, who most certainly had his ass beat and bullied every moment of his life in high school. They all want to be the cool kid. These are all people who peaked in high school, and now their version of what is cool, their version of what an effective leader is just being an asshole. The bigger prick you are to Jesse Waters is the better president. Because I hate to break it to you, Jesse, no one respected Donald Trump on the world stage. No one. Even your traditionally masculine autocrats. No one did. The only people who do are American Republicans who think that's how to lead. That maturity is aggression. That fear is respect. And you couldn't be further from the truth. Donald Trump isn't effective on the world stage. Joe Biden is effective on the world stage, is respected by other foreign leaders. It doesn't take barging your way through a group of executives, state executives, to make you do your job well. Again, bizarro world in conservative circles. What do you think, though? I would love to know. Did you watch that moment with Donald Trump? And, am I wrong, is that moment that he just showed of Joe Biden in a scrum of world presidents and prime ministers, are they disrespecting him by all being collegial and glad-handing and shaking hands with one another? It's not like he's royalty that needs to be handled with kid gloves. He's the president. Anyway, I'm answering my own question. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Absolutely, as always, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. Hey, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I am so close, like within 5,000 subscribers of hitting 500,000. Thank you so much for helping this happen so rapidly. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you want to help support my work and produce my work, if I bring you value on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis, please consider supporting my work. Click the join button below, click that super thanks button below, or even better, go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. After all that, if you want to follow me on social media, I am there at Dollemore. I'd love to see you there. And I'll see you next time. For one Jesse calling another Jesse a clown. See ya. Be genuine. Take care of one another.